Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name's MJ Alleyway. This video, I figured I would just make like a cozy crochet with me type, I don't know, just like a cozy little vlog. I was actually sick with the COVID. When the doctor came in and he's like, yeah, you know, so your test for COVID was positive. I was like, oh, so retro. I am in like a wanting to crochet like wearables vibe lately. I'm not doing any markets, which I'll chat more about, but like I'm not doing any markets in the summer. I'm doing markets. I have markets that are in Halloween, like during Halloween, and I'm gonna eventually commit to a Christmas one. I was like, oh, if I don't do markets, I'm going to not have any content. But there's still a lot of stuff that I want to talk about and I want to bring people along for. So I think we're gonna be aight. We're gonna be aight. So I am currently working on, I will insert a picture on the screen. I just grabbed like whatever cotton yarn I had. I have a couple cotton blends in there too. I'm trying to like de-stash my yarn. Again, we'll talk more about that later or something because I need to clean my yarn room. I decided to put on a little bit of Smosh. So I'm gonna listen to some Reddit stories and I'm gonna crochet my granny sweater thingy. Okay. So my husband and I were sitting around and I'm like, you know, I'm really hungry. And so I was like, you know what we should also do while going out to get food is, actually no, I feel like he suggested it, I don't know. But we're at Joann's right now and just gonna go around and do a little looky look before we get some lunch. And yeah, so let's do that. Hold it and just walk into Joann's.
You want it up?
No, it's YouTube, honey. You gotta hold it like that. And just walk.
Okay, shit. Why didn't I hate this.
It's not that serious. You don't even have to do it so like, stop walking so fast. Slow down.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I'm trying to like make up a word for it.
Cinematography.
I know cinematography, but I was gonna say something because I'm trying to use it as a adjective. Cinematic. So this is future editing Alexia. I went to this market called the Oddities market, and I am doing a Halloween market with the same event organizers in October. So I really wanted to check out this Oddities market and see what it's all about because I know it's gonna be very similar to the Halloween market, just even more odd. So I went and I took some clips and I figured y'all might enjoy them. So I put them in here. think you can see me. Looking at the reflection in my computer to see, because I don't have my mirror in here. Okay, so I got some yarns that to me are new. Some of them, I am like, you know, people may have seen them before, but I have not purchased yarn, I feel like, in a good bit. It's been a good bit, probably like a month and a half, but still, okay? I also wasn't looking for this type of yarn before because I typically only buy plushy yarn, but recently I've been wanting to make wearables for myself. So I got this. This is the Big Twist Prism. I feel like this is new, but I could be totally wrong. It's probably not, but I don't really know what to make out of acrylic yarn because it's like acrylic yarn is stretchy. So I'm like, do I want to put all that time into making a top when it's gonna like stretch out? But I don't know. I don't normally make wearables, so I don't really know much about it, so I have to look some stuff up. But I thought like this would probably be really pretty as like a little like one of those tops. I don't know what they're called. They're like cut off here, but they have like the long sleeves and they kind of like go down. I don't know. This is giving that whole idea. And then I saw this. I haven't seen this before. Like, I don't know if it's new. Again, I don't. Because there's, like, I don't know if I have any, but I just normally don't see this at the store. So, I don't know if it's new or if it's just like my Joann's just didn't have any, but I decided to get it to make some snakes. I was like, I told myself I could pick one color because I don't want to, I have so much yarn that I need to get rid of, and I told myself that I want to get rid of before I buy any more yarn. So like I'm not going to do any like huge yarn hauls. Like I did order some yarn from Michael's, but it's because I have a custom order and I grabbed like a couple other small things, but nothing like crazy. And so I'm not spending like hundreds of dollars on yarn because I have all this yarn that I need to get rid of before I can purchase like the yarn that I know I like and whatever. So, but I told myself I could pick one color and I can make some snakes. Maybe that's what I'll do right now, just because I just think it might be cute. And there's like 2 new snake patterns out I saw recently. I forgot polyfill. I did forget polyfill. Anyway, now I'm just sitting here talking to myself. Okay, so I got this. So, you know they say to not go shopping, like grocery shopping on an empty stomach? Well, I went yarn shopping on an empty stomach and it led me to this because it looks like a creamsicle and I love creamsicles. I love this yarn. I love crocheting with this type of yarn. It's just different than the normal Bernat. Like it says Bernat baby blanket, but it just feels different than the Bernat. Even like the Bernat baby blanket is a lot softer than the regular Bernat, but this one's like even like thinner. I don't know, but I love crocheting with this and I'm hungry, so I got it. Don't really have a plan for it, can't lie. I was telling myself that I needed to have a plan for everything that I was buying, but it's just pretty and looks yummy. Maybe like a creamsicle turtle or something. I made one of those before. So this I know is new at Joann. So this is the Big Twist t-shirt yarn. I wanted to get one of those, and I feel like with t-shirt yarn, a big thing that's like made is typically like bags and stuff. So I was like originally grabbing like the muted tones, or not even like muted, like just like the grays, and I was like the dark green and olive green and stuff, and I'm like, but like, my eyes just kept going to like the bright green, and I'm like, you know what, it just is what it is. I'm like, what should I grab that like, you know, I can make something that would be like aesthetically pleasing that people might like to like see me make, and it just kept leading me back to just wanting the bright green one. So that's what I got. I'll probably make a bag or something. I need to look some stuff up, but that's what I have in mind for this right now. All right, now you might look at me like I'm crazy, or maybe somebody's done this before already, or I don't know, but they have like the scrubbies type yarn. It's just cotton with like some little phrase of stuff in it. I don't know, but it's a denim kind. Like the color is like denim. And I got 2 of these, and I got 2 of these ones. and I just was like, I think it would be really cool to make like some type of funky like skirt or something. So it's falling. Anyway, yeah, I think it'd be cool to make like some type of skirt or something. So I got it, and that's what I have in my mind, to like a denim crochet skirt. I don't know. Then my whole thing was like getting cotton yarn, because I'm making like more wearable stuff lately. So I saw these, and these were 2 for $3. I just thought they were pretty. There's not really too much I can make with them besides like bandanas and stuff like that, which I might make. But I didn't want to go without having like a project. I'm like, I don't want to go and just buy a bunch. So I'm like, if I decide I want to make something, whether it's a shirt or something, I'm like, then I can always buy more. Not always, but you know, I could likely buy more. Yeah, it might not be in the same dye lot and all that stuff, but again, I don't have a project in mind, so I feel like it's just dumb to buy a bunch of it and be like, I'm just gonna buy a bunch, enough for a project that I don't even know what it is. So these Lucky Brand. I feel like I've never used this before, but it's just like the same feeling and vibe as like the, what is it, True Boo? I don't know what brand that is that makes that, or if that's the brand, I don't know, but thought this would be pretty. Again, with this, all that's my mind's going to is like different types of like shirts and like flowy sleeves. And then I got these. This is the last thing I got. I just think they're really cool. Very like hippie-esque, like retro funky tones. And again, I did not want to get a bunch of a color because I don't know exactly what I am making. But I really want to make like a pair of like a jumpsuit or something. I'm big into jumpsuits. I have a jumpsuit on right now. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know yet what I want to make with these, but I did know that I really love the color, so is there a package for me? Order something? Earlier when I was recording and I got a package and I couldn't remember what I ordered, I actually ordered a new yarn winder because I need to get this yarn room in order. And the yarn winder that I have is just like a loops and thread one from Michaels, and it just doesn't really do the trick. And so I got this one that was recommended on a Reddit thread, so we shall see. I could probably make a whole entire video of just me cleaning and organizing my room because it's that bad, so maybe, I don't know. Okay, so I'm going to show you what I've been working on. I'm just going to put it on and then I'm going to explain to you what's going on. Okay, so this is what we're working with. Now I want it to be like down here. Like I want it to be like down to about right here. The only thing is if I kept going around, it was gonna get too wide. Okay, so in the pattern, it says to just add more to one side, but because it's the granny stitch, I just could not understand, like I'm like, where do I put the stitches? Like if I was to just go against one, like in the corners, I'm like, do I make a corner, like a corner? I don't know. I do want to make sure that I do it how I want it. So I really need to figure out how to make this longer because people are doing it in the pattern, they have them longer. So I'm like, I don't understand why I cannot figure it out. You can definitely hear my HVAC system, and I'm using my front camera, but it's getting, like, the sun's going down and this is the only place I have decent light. So I wanted to record this before I get started on this next project while I take a break from my, what is it? I guess it's like my granny dress shirt thingy. I wanted to work on a skirt. So I have all this here. These are the colors I picked. I saw this today at the store. It's like giving, this is my daughter who painted my nails. It's giving, it's like the scrubby yarn, but it's giving denim, which I think that was like the point. I don't know. But so I grabbed these. I've had this one that I just kind of have lying around, and I'm like, okay, so grab that. I grabbed this one. For different textures, I grabbed this. This is Pipsqueak, and I have some like actual recycled denim yarn from Wool and the Gang. This one that I got today. Some normal white and black. Then I have this one to add some texture.
Are you listening?
This is how much of the skirt I have. So yeah, I'm just gonna keep adding to it. And right now, we're at the park. And yeah. So, this is how far I've gotten on the skirt so far. If I can get it to sit right. Okay, so gotten thus far. I am so excited. I think it's really fun to be able to like switch up the yarn and like, so there's like just different textures. And this is so fun, and I'm such like a flowy skirt girly, so I am hype about this. It's very repetitive and easy to do. We went to the park and we were walking around, like my daughter was on my husband's shoulders and we were walking the trails and stuff, and like I was able to crochet as I was walking because I didn't have to like pay attention to what I was crocheting. So yeah, again, what they have so far. My craft room is an absolute disaster right now. And I want to say that like I don't know, like I could say that I'm embarrassed to even show y'all, but I mean, I think that at the end of the day, we're all human, and most of us have ADHD just because of electronics and all that. I don't know, whatever. I just make messes. And when I get into like a funk of any type, or I am like just overwhelmed, I just kind of start like throwing things in places and not like paying attention to where I'm throwing them. And when it comes to yarn, if you just throw yarn in a pile, it just becomes a big knot. And then I have just plushies everywhere from when I came back from the market. And there's just stuff everywhere. So I would like to wind some yarn just to chill, just to like relax. I don't feel like doing a whole lot today. I'm feeling a little blue today. And I don't know why. But yeah, so I'm gonna crochet a little bit. I don't think I'm gonna finish this skirt or this dress. I would like to be able to finish the dress before I post this video. But today is Saturday and I would like to post this video on Monday. So then my goal would be to get them done by, I'd like to post another video on Friday, like a Monday and Friday type deal. So we'll see. I don't know when I'll get it done, but I'm just over here crocheting whatever I want and not feeling any pressure. It feels good to not feel so much pressure and to like have to crochet a bunch of stuff that I don't really want to or just feel forced to for markets. I like to crochet the more like complex stuff, and that kind of stuff, like, you have to, for one, it takes longer, but then also you have to charge more in order for like it to be worth like selling. So I need to drink coffee. All right, well, I'm gonna do something. Something. I'm not really sure where this vlog's going. It's just kind of me existing. So while I'm sitting here, I figured we could chat a little bit about why I'm not doing any markets for a while. Ultimately, like I just said earlier, that it wasn't fun for me. It was like I was putting in so much effort to do something and make stuff that I didn't really want to make, and then I would go to these markets and I wouldn't really sell much. And normally, like, I feel like I wouldn't care, but because I spent so much time making a bunch of stuff that like I didn't actually want to make, it was just like, I'm like, well, I'm not really getting anything from this. So I never make anything for myself, and that's because of markets. Like, I'm not gonna sit there and spend time making stuff for myself when like I have all the market prepping stuff to do. So yeah, I'm like, you know, I'm not gonna sign up for any more markets this summer. I'm like, I have my ones that are during the fall time, and I'm like, and I'm cool with that. So I just came from up the stairs. That's why I'm out of breath, and because I'm out of shape. But I just want to like take a break. I want to be able to create whatever I want to create. I want to be able to try out new hobbies if I want to try out new hobbies. And like, when you go, like, I understand that I make content based on markets, so then people see it and then it helps them with like their markets as crocheters or whatever. But it does kind of start to feel a little bleh when you go and you see so many other crochet amigurumi artists there making similar stuff to you, or it's just kind of like, to me, it makes me feel less special. It's the best way I could say it. Just makes me feel a little like less special, even though I know that so many people do it, and that yeah, when you go and like in the beginning when I first started going, people would see my stuff and they would be like, you made this is crazy, this is cool, like whatever. And now it's like, oh yay, oh look at that, look at the the octopus or whatever, but like, oh yeah, we have one of those. Or like the kids are like, oh, you already have one of those, or you have a crochet this, crochet that. And I'm just like big on like, I just want to express myself, and I just want to create whatever I want to create whenever I want to create it, you know? So that's why I'm taking a break from markets. And still, when I see cool patterns and stuff, and I'm going to be making things, and that'll help build for my markets in October. I keep thinking I have one in September, but I don't know. But I probably said that so many times. But yeah, that's kind of like what I'm doing there. Is I just want to crochet. I just want to like make whatever I want to make. Like a skirt that might take me like 7 days to make. I just want to chill. I don't want all the other stuff that goes along with markets right now. But I still have plans for like lots of videos. I was definitely a little bit nervous at first. I'm like, how am I gonna make videos when I'm not doing markets? But there's so many videos that I watch on YouTube that are craft related that don't do markets. So I just figured I'm just gonna turn on my camera and just talk and just take y'all along. And if you want to hang out and crochet while I ramble, please do. So I'm sitting here editing my video and I realized that I did not film an outro. So as always, I appreciate y'all so much. Thank you so much for getting me to 1,000 subscribers. I can't explain to you in words how much it means to me. And I just love my little community here. If you are interested in listening to me ramble in more videos about random stuff and do craft related things, then please subscribe. It would just be pretty cool if you did. So that's about all I got for you. So I'll see y'all in the next one. And yeah, bye.